Hey everyone, I'm Caleb, and this is the Daily Devo. We're in our series called Questions Jesus Asked, and today we're looking at one of Jesus' miracles where he heals two blind men. Our verse of the day is found in Matthew chapter 9, which contains several incredible miracles of healing. The healing of a paralytic, the healing of the woman with the issue of blood, a girl raised from the dead, a demon-possessed man who was mute being set free and given a voice. It's an amazing chapter. And right in the middle of this chapter, Matthew writes about these two blind men who began chasing after Jesus as he walked along the way and yelling, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." And then we come to our verse of the day, verse 28, where Jesus asks these two blind men a question. He says, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" A simple question, right? And they gave him a simple answer. "Yes, Lord." Then he touched their eyes, saying, "According to your faith, be it done to you." And their eyes were opened. The Bible has a lot to say about faith. One of my favorite faith passages is Hebrews chapter 11, which begins by saying this: "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Whoever comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him." These two blind men diligently sought the Lord, and they were rewarded. Regardless of whether the healing is physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, Jesus is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. And so he asked these two guys a question. "Do you believe that I can do this?" And their response was the same response Jesus is looking for in you and me. "Yes, Lord." I think it's interesting that these two men, who we know so little about, display such a beautiful progression of faith. They begin by calling Jesus the Son of David, which speaks to the humanness of Jesus as the physical descendant of King David. And they end by calling him Lord. And Jesus says to these two blind men, "According to your faith, be it done to you." And he heals them. And as their physical eyes were open that day, I think the eyes of their heart were open too. I imagine from that day forward, they walked in living understanding of the power and provision of God. The other day, my 4-year-old son was using his arms to suspend himself between our two sofas. He was swinging his legs back and forth and saying, "Dad, look, I'm jumping over the couch." It's fun to flex on your kids sometimes. So I said, "Yeah, bud, I can jump over the couch too." And I started to run toward the couch and managed to jump and clear over the back of that thing and land on the other side. Awe filled my son's eyes and his face lit up. "Dad," he said, "I want you to make me fly over the couch." And the rest of the evening was me getting my cardio in as I would run with my kids right towards the couch. Right when we get there, I'd extend my arms out, lift them, and make them fly over the couch and land on the other side. Jesus wants you to experience the thrill of childlike faith. If I had asked my son ahead of time, "Do you believe that I can make you fly over the couch?" his answer would have been absolutely yes. Because kids are all in, right? That's what Jesus wants for you and me. John Piper says God is most glorified in us when we are most satisfied in him. So today, is there something in your life that God is asking you that same question he asked these two blind men? Do you believe that I can do this? Maybe it's honoring him in your finances by giving the first 10% even when things are tight and trusting that he will provide. Maybe it's surrendering that burden of shame you've been carrying and trading it in for his unconditional, no strings attached love and forgiveness. Maybe it's trusting that he can heal that wound of unforgiveness in your heart if you finally lay it down. Today, would you take a few minutes to wait upon the Lord? Allow him to scoop you up in his arms and cause you to soar? Do you believe that he is able to do this?